Hello everyone. So today, well, already done one video today. This one will probably go up at a later date. Today, we're going to look at, well, a current obsession of mine, which is Disney's Twisted Wonderland. I went ahead and pulled the trigger and got, I think he's probably like my 4th or 5th favorite, but he's my favorite from the Savannah Claw group. Today we're going to be looking at Jack Howl, nendoroid 1832. So I will say, Ruggy is super tempting because Ruggy is super cute in nendoroid form. But character-wise, I just really love Jack. So I was like, okay, I'm getting Jack. But yeah, I absolutely, this is my current franchise obsession. But yeah, so I decided to get Jack, and here he is. So as you can see, the box has like the particular design depending on their what house they are, what dorm they are. I say house because it's kind of like a Harry Potter kind of thing. And then you've got the bottom and the front is black, and it's got the Aniplex logo as well as the Disney Twisted Wonderland logo. So, and then I didn't even notice they have the Disney trademark down here. Now, the only thing about Jack is, Jack is one of the ones that he's not really based off of like a character in The Lion King. So he's kind of like an original character. Because I think Ruggy's supposed to be based on the hyenas, like as a group. But yeah, like at first I was kind of like, you know, whatever. But just like Deuce did to me, I really warmed up to Jack, and I really do actually really like him. Anyways, let's go ahead and open him up and see what he looks like, shall we?
All right, and here he is out of the box. He's got his, here's the figure himself. He's got his snowboard. He's got his little cactus because he likes taking care of his little cactus. He's got his little wand and a couple different arm pieces and a bent leg. As far as faces, he's got a gentle smile. He kind of like, it kind of looks like a little bit of a smirk. And then he's got his showing his teeth grin, and you can kind of see a little bit of a fangs on both sides in there. I don't know if it really shows up on camera. And of course, I forgot to mention he did come with his bonus can badge, as all the Twisted Wonderland ones do if you pre-order them or buy them from shops like Hobby Genki or Ninden Game. I actually got him from Hobby Genki. He was actually the last one in stock, so I was glad I kind of pulled the trigger when I did, because otherwise I might not have been able to get him, because for some reason him and Ruggy seem hard to find. Them and the Heart Boys, they just seem like they're super hard to find nowadays. But anyway, let's go ahead and get him out and put him in a couple little poses. So here he is in his first little pose. I actually decided to do the pose like the one on the box, where he has his cross arms. Just so you know, the cross arms are all one piece. So be very careful when putting them on. They don't separate. I know Good Smile Company sometimes does have the arms where they're separated, so they're easier to put on, but his do not. And I was like, okay, let me look at the instructions first to make sure that they don't pull apart before I start pulling anywhere. His hair is so nicely done. I absolutely am in love with it. Like the shading, the overall style. It's real easy to. It actually was easier, believe it or not, to pull off his hair than the last several nendoroids I've had. Like I just pulled from the bottom, came right off. But it does stay in there pretty well. Like you saw, like his face plates don't have ears because he's an animal. So these would not be good face plates to use for any other nendoroid. I think most of the animal, at least with the Twisted Wonderland nendoroids, I know at one point Good Smile would, I don't know which one it was, but I know there was a character or two where the ears would be hidden behind the hair, and it would leave like room for the ear. But I guess since they were just kind of like, okay, we're just not going to do that. And I think the horse girls are the same way, because I know Gold Ship was. Just so you know, the tail is not on a ball joint. It's just a simple peg, so be careful. It kind of fell a little bit, and I guess you have to worry about paint transfer. You can move it around a little bit, but just know it's not on a ball joint, and just to be careful when you're unpacking him. I do appreciate also how they made his arms like muscular looking, or a little more muscular looking, because he is supposed to be kind of like the more muscular tall character. So I really do appreciate that part of it. But he's super cute. I decided to put him on one of the in-game bases. I thought it would give a little bit more atmosphere, as far as like a Savannah Claw atmosphere. I mean, it's not deserty looking, but or Savannah looking, but it kind of gets the job done for me, at least. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put him in another pose. For the second pose, it's actually really cool. Like I was like, okay, well let me incorporate the snowboard in there somehow. He can actually stand on his own with the snowboard. So that's pretty cool. It does have a tendency to rock. But I was just amazed that he could stand on his own. And it actually comes with this, and you like if he's holding it, you can display him with him holding it with these on there, but you can take them off and put his feet on there. I just thought that was really cute. And of course I changed his arm out and had him holding his little pen wand. Anyway, I did notice that, and I mean, I had heard that people were complaining that his hair didn't fit properly, and I did notice that mine on this side, when I changed the hair out, I was like, okay, that's sticking out a little more than it probably should. It's not that bad, and I feel like perhaps if I took some heat to it, I could mold it to kind of fit the face better, but it might just be where the extra faces are a little bit different than the default face. As far as like the shape and the size, like they might be slightly different. So that might be why you're getting that. But anyways, it's still cute, and I just I just noticed his little bandana around his waist and the decoration. I thought that was super cute detail. The tail does continue to fall out if you're messing with him, so just be careful because you don't want to get lost. And his hands do, you can interchange his hands with all the different arms, so they do come off. But anyways, let's go ahead and get him in the third pose. And the third and final pose of the night. This one with his cactus and his smiley face. So cute. But yeah, I did notice that the default face, you don't really see that little gap as much. So I really do think it is. And be careful. My suggestion, if you get him, I would take his head off before you do any poses. I accidentally did that with my nail. When I was putting the arm in, it just right off. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can match the paint a little bit and just dab it just to darken it so I don't see, so it's not like jetting out at me. But yeah, so word to the wise, and my nails aren't even like, my nails are like tiny. So yeah, just be very, very, very careful. Like I said, I would just go ahead and take his head completely off before you put his arms in and out. But anyways, I would suggest this to any Jack fan for sure. I don't know if Jack's not your favorite, I would skip it just because he doesn't have too many dynamic things. But I just love the character, and I think he's so adorable. But yeah, like hope y'all enjoyed this. Leave a like and subscribe. Let me know which Twisted Wonderland nendoroid you're looking forward to coming out in the future. I know I'm going to have to pre-order Lilia as soon as he goes up for pre-order. Anyways, y'all have a great one. I'll see y'all next time. Later.